What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another fabulous episode of the Break Room Chronicles, man. The new look Break Room Chronicles moving forward, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, D. Nelson. Me and my guy, D. Rock.
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, we coming to y'all, man. This is going to be the football Sunday edition, man.
Man,
Championship edition, man. He got that bullshit Eagles on. You know what I mean? So,
we bleed green, bro.
Yeah, man. So, once again, we appreciate y'all for joining us again. This episode, I forgot it'll be in the description. And
33.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? What's been going on?
And staying out the way. I mean, enjoying staying undefeated. You know.
Yeah, I can. You know what I mean? I can know how. I know how that feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fire the cannons, man. But all right, man. Let's get into it, man. Let me ask you this, man. It's been all over the news. I guess we gotta address the elephant in the room.
Right.
This whole Ime Udoka situation, man. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I don't know. Like, I think it's bigger than what I didn't do. Like, I tried to do some research to see who the chick was.
Yeah.
Not that mean anything, but I just wanted to see. I couldn't find nothing, or I couldn't find it at the time. But I think it's bigger than what. Like, for them to suspend them for a year, it's like they.
Yeah, she's somebody.
Yeah, or something foul like really took place.
I think my personal opinion, I think she is somebody high up's wife or daughter or somebody.
Yeah,
it's somebody.
Yeah, like for it to be a year, it was like I heard it was. See, but then it's a lot of rooms. I heard it was one black chick, one white chick. I heard it was more than one person.
Yeah.
Then I heard it was somebody else's wife.
It was a lot of speculation, but the one that's seeming to grow the most legs lately is it's a high up exec's wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or at least a woman connected to a high up. So fuck. At least a woman. I guess should have closed that door.
Yeah, right.
At least a woman connected to a high up exec. So that's what they've been saying.
Brad Stevens. Like, not only did he take your team to the finals.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna put that out there. I don't know if it's Brad Stevens.
That's
or not, but
bad, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's even worse.
Yeah, but it's been a lot of. It was a lot of speculating. Like I said, they speculated it was a lot of different women.
Yeah,
which they
said that Nigerian came out.
Yeah, so they was like a lot of women got their names threw in the hat. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unfairly. Unfairly. Yeah. But which leads to my next part of the same subject, but it's like Malika Andrews.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was fucking with Malika Andrews, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like you start running your mouth. She do what a lot of people who feel like they can get away with saying shit do. Mm-hmm. And she the type of person, she like double dangerous because she pretty. So she feel like she can say whatever she want, and because she's so pretty, it'll just blow over and everybody, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Because everybody's still going to want to fuck Malika. But it's like, no. Bitch, you running your mouth prematurely, not knowing what's going on. And
she's talking crazy.
Then you backpedaling. Now you trying to make it seem like you defending women's rights, but it's like, no. Mm-hmm. You just now you have no other angle now because you get Stephen A. check you on TV. Yeah. Then Kendrick Perkins check you on TV.
I ain't see what did Perkins say.
He pretty much saying the same thing. Like, right. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? In his own perk way. Mm-hmm. But it's like, listen, what she basically was trying to do was, she was trying to hold Ime Udoka completely responsible
for everything,
which everybody else was.
Right.
Stephen A. That was Stephen A. Valid point. Stephen A. was on some shit like he should get fired. Like, I mean, I wouldn't have went that far, but
yeah.
Should he be held responsible? Hell yeah.
But what though? Like what's
I don't know. But
okay, go ahead.
But what I'm saying, her thing was just him. Leave the women out of it.
Yeah.
Even though they both work for the team, right. Everybody involved worked for the team.
Everything was
and that memo is for everybody, not just for the men.
Right.
It don't say only men can't date women in here, but women, y'all are free to, you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, so all Stephen A. was saying, like, well, whatever happened to him should happen to her. And whoever it is.
Right.
And she just kept trying to like you.
No, it's all on him.
Yeah, you got to protect women. Like we are protecting women, but at the same time,
it's a consensual relationship.
Yeah, if a man murder somebody, then a woman murder somebody,
it's the same.
Yeah, what you mean? It's murder. So yeah, if I get all jammed up, they drag. And my whole thing is he getting it worse because he getting dragged through it publicly.
And, yeah, I was about to say
she going through it privately, which is fine.
He's going through it privately and publicly. He got his own. His family might be going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but we don't even know who she is.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we don't know who she is, and I think that's by design because if it was somebody just a regular intern or somebody that just worked for the Celtics, we would have known.
No, yeah, right.
That's how you know it's somebody high up on that tree, like who girl or who wife or whoever it is, daughter. You never know who it is.
I
like,
definitely heard it was somebody's spouse for sure.
But
facts. I think since it was like if he was to leverage his position of power. And like it wasn't consensual. I do believe he should be held responsible for that. But everything is like, we in this. So we doing from what I read. Yeah, everything is consensual. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, everything is on equal footing.
Yeah, so it's like, nah, y'all. Because if it wasn't, y'all would have said that.
Yeah,
y'all would have told.
Yeah, he would have been out though. I don't even think he would have got suspended. He would have been fired.
That's how I knew it wasn't nothing heinous because it wasn't nothing like crazy. Right. It was like. Dog, y'all dragging this nigga through the mud and y'all saying everything but he did something like foul, like you know what I mean, something criminal. He just
morally wrong.
Yeah, he just went against what, and it's not even an NBA thing for one understand. That's just
this is like
a Celtic thing. Yeah. It's a Celtic thing, like.
Oh, okay.
So it's like whatever they did.
Yeah.
Like I think the NBA got its own set of like what you call that, like mingling policies.
Got you.
Or what they call it, fraternizing. But I think each team probably got like their own little separate, in addition to the NBA stuff. Like
in Boston, he can't do that in Boston.
White John, you stepping out, nigga. You 6'6" white black nigga, coach of the team that just went to the finals, and you stepping out with the bosses. You acting crazy.
Yeah, he wild, and it's Boston.
Yeah, like, it just wasn't a smart y'all. Like dog, but like I said, he get all the blame. But no, Shorty don't get. She don't get to just. Go under the radar because she attached. Because she attached to somebody. Like fuck that.
But that's probably what. Like she gotta get. She might be suspended too. Because there's no way.
I hope so.
He can't get fired. That's probably why he didn't get fired. Because he can't get fired.
But they say suspended for the year. But that might not be the end of it. So he might come back next year. They be like, yeah, we cool.
Yeah. I guess it depends on their success. If they don't go to the playoffs, they're like, no, we're gonna bring them back. But if they go to the playoffs and go far again, it's like.
But my whole Twitter like they shitting on him, and was it Shannon? I forgot what I was listening to somebody, and they was like, dog, what they basically doing is really like they destroying his career because he never gonna be able to get another job nowhere. Like they said, they could have had. That's they were saying. I think it was Shannon basically like they could have handled this with him the same way they handled it with her.
Yeah.
They could have just said that
we going
conduct detrimental to the team or whatever the case may be.
20 games, or something.
And even if they fired him, they don't got to put out there
what he
why.
Did. Got you. Okay.
Especially if it's nothing heinous.
Yeah.
And that's just and that way you protect everybody,
yeah.
him and the female involved, and you protect his future.
Yeah, because now he's not getting paid for this year
at all.
But
and
if
you got fired,
the joint would have been terminated.
That's what I'm saying.
Then okay. And then they could have been within the confines of the NBA. We probably would have found out, but it wouldn't have been. I see what you're saying.
They'd have found out after he got another job. Yeah, you got a black coach. Hiring black coaches is a big thing now, and you just went to the finals.
Yeah.
And you did a good job. So it's like, bro, it's like, damn. Now it was like, yeah, but you might fuck the owner's wife, so we good. Or whatever the case may be. Like, ain't nobody going to touch him now, which is fucked up. But now this broad, she going to be, even if she wasn't attached to nobody, how they trying to hide her, she'd be able to go do that for somebody else. Even if they fired her. Nobody know who it is.
You can't fuck the owner's wife, though. Like, yo, keep it a bean.
You ain't supposed to.
Yeah, listen. Listen, if I'm the owner and somebody punching dick at my wife, it's like, yeah, your career is ruined. I'm going to try to ruin that I got a personal vendetta against that. Like, fuck it. I don't get it.
No, I get it. I get it.
We ain't just going to act like,
I'm
trying to ruin this, man. Like, everything.
I get it, because I definitely would be on some shit. We killing this nigga. He's done.
Yeah, he's dead.
He no longer work. He won't work in this league again. I'll be spicing that shit
My
up.
man, yeah, my man out there.
Say he raped you.
I was about to say I might throw rape on
Say he
this man.
raped you. Like, fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, man.
Got me out here look like a nut.
Got me out here looking crazy.
All right, but listen, staying in the sports world, and I'm sorry, ladies, I can hear the vaginas drying up as we speak. Listen, Brett Favre, and
I heard that.
they killing this man. I mean, at the nuts and bolts of it, this man cheated on his wife. I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. That's a horrible thing. But they dragging this man through the mud. Ime Udoka, like he killed somebody or he raped somebody. Like you would think he did something like crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and you can't even say it's dry in the sports world because it's football season.
Yeah.
Like if it was the summertime, you'd be like, all right, this joint got legs because it's.
But it's like, all right, for a day. But this shit been going on for like a week now. Like, god damn.
Right.
Like, now, Brett Favre.
Fuck Boston, by the way, too.
Yeah, fuck Boston. Every sense of the word.
Yep.
And it's like, y'all got Brett Favre now. And this motherfucker is accused of stealing, like, the welfare funds from Mississippi to like funneling. I don't want to say stealing, but like I guess he was in with a politician, and they were
said the
funneling.
ex-governor.
Yeah, and they were like funneling the money from like the poorest and the most unfortunate people in Mississippi, which happened to be in the most poorest and most unfortunate people in this country alone. I didn't know Mississippi was the poorest state in the country. I didn't know that.
I ain't surprised.
So it was like from the most poorest and most downtrodden people in the world, like or in the country. That you could possibly, like the worst people you could possibly steal from.
Yeah, you do.
The people who actually really, 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 really need this money.
Right.
You take $6 million out of this money. Now, $5 million of that money went to building a fucking volleyball gym or arena, whatever it is, where his daughter went to school at.
In Mississippi, though.
In Mississippi.
Okay.
I forgot. I don't know. Whatever college it was she went to.
Yeah.
And then another $1 million went to him. He's supposed to be giving these speeches around the state at different universities.
Oh, so that's his
but he never gave them. So he just basically just pocketed the money.
Yeah.
Like he would show up there like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" and be out.
Yeah, it's my parents'
$1 million.
Yeah.
But then once they start digging and digging, they find out that
this shit been going on.
These people done funneled $77 million from the poorest people in the poorest state in the United States.
Yeah.
But that shit flashed across the news for about.
How does Udoka supposed to be?
Yeah, like they dragged that shit across the news. Like this bull is possibly facing years in prison. Like they got Brett Favre dead to rights. I'm talking about text messages, emails. It ain't no
the paper trail. Yeah, it's no way
like,
you can spin
no
this.
Dog, we know you did this.
Right,
it's no way. Like,
right.
He damn near like, I did it. Like you know what I mean. But it's like, and of course you know the governor, whoever the boy, you know he already singing. Like, you know what I mean, trying to ease his time. But it's like
question.
It's funny how like racism, like we want to say like a lot of times like you get caught up in our everyday rat race lives, and it's like you don't face racism head on, like all the time, like blatant in your face. But it's like, bro, when stuff like this happen, it's like, yo, racism is alive and well and thriving, and it don't have no ending future. Like,
I'll be honest, you kind of changed my opinion just now because before you said everything, like when I knew we was gonna talk about this, I was like. In the minority, probably. Like, yeah, it ain't covered that much because, like, it's not appealing. Like, when the NBA players got caught up in that health stuff, like, it was a thing, but it wasn't appealing to me, so I didn't hear much more about it. Same with them people with them college scandals. Like, that's news, but it's not. Whatever happens. But I ain't know 76 million. I thought it was like $5 or $6
million.
Yeah, that's a lot
over
of
the
money.
years that they funneled through these people. Like,
yeah,
dog,
that kind of like changed
my
my whole.
Crazy.
I was like 5 or 6. It's like,
man. But it's like, bro, stealing 5 or 6 million from California is different.
And excuse me, if you do that, but I'm using that to benefit whatever, and I kind of get that. But we 77. That ain't 5.
No.
Or 6. Like
no.
Yeah, that's a big.
But that shit is like, dog, you did that shit to the poorest people in the country. Like, you couldn't have did it to a worse class of people. Like, dog, you did it to the poorest people, the people who need that money more than anybody.
Yeah.
You do that to them. And you made $100 and something $1 million in the NFL. Countless of millions and millions you done made endorsements. Dog, I'm pretty sure Brett Favre got $5 million to pay for that, whatever it was.
Yeah, well, why use my money?
I get it.
When I could use theirs.
I get it. But the poor motherfuckers, like people, they were saying like people who can't even afford to go to that college. You taking their money, to build so your daughter can play in a D1 level volleyball facility.
I ain't got no sympathy for him though. Like
me neither.
Honestly,
because that happened to us. Jail. Fuck him.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about for them people either though. No, like in all honesty, like that happens every day, bro. Like to us. So it's like, yeah, I'm glad the light shine on them.
On who? On the poor people?
On Favre and them. And no, just the whole situation in general. Like I'm glad the light shines on them because it happens to us every. Like, would you have been surprised if that happened to if it was blacks that they was taking money from? Would you have been surprised?
No.
That's my point. Like you wouldn't have been surprised at all because it happens more frequent than.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad.
I'm not surprised that the politicians was even involved. I was surprised, and I'm not even surprised that Brett Favre was involved. I'm surprised that, and you changed my mind, because I'm thinking Mississippi, that's definitely mostly whites. So I get what you, that's why I was confused at first. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But I get it now. But no, I get it. I understand what you're saying. But it's like, to build a vibe, like, and my whole thing, and that make it worse, though, because these your people, and you know he a Trumper. Yeah. And it's like,
and the people who they stealing from probably Trump, which is crazy. They'll bite their own hand. What they say? Bite your nose to spite your face or something like that. Meaning you'll vote. I mean, I ain't gotta get into politics, but at the end of the day,
they champion this motherfucker. Yeah. And at the end of the day, this motherfucker was taking millions of dollars out your pockets.
Yeah.
Money y'all could have had for. Oh, you don't think them poor people can use that money?
Without question. I mean, everybody can use 7 million.
God damn. Yeah, that was just a bad joint to me, man. I was like, Brett Favre, you a piece of shit.
I mean, like I said, I think it's.
But like you said, I ain't surprised.
I ain't surprised, and it's one of those things where if you can get away with it, like most people would have probably. He just ain't covered his tracks. It seemed like, or
he ain't even attempt. This nigga,
they probably been doing it for decades. They probably can go back even further than that.
That's like me texting you like, "Hey, yo, you still gonna do that murder for me?"
Right.
And it's like,
but I done got away with 7 murders already.
But I don't need to delete the text. I leave them in there. Like, fuck, I'm gonna leave that shit in there.
Man.
Like, yo, these motherfuckers, man. But anyway, man, what else we got, man? Because it's football Sunday, man.
We definitely trying to watch these birds.
Yeah, we keeping it light with y'all this week, man, because oh yeah, real quick, we can go on there.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man, DJ Academics, man.
Oh, okay.
DJ Academics. Oh my God, man.
I don't know why. You can explain it, but I don't know why people get riled up from him. Like 21 Savage said this a couple years ago. Like he don't move no needle in the streets, or just in general. Like we know what type of people. He got
but he do move a needle though. That boy got a big following.
Of who though? Like because I follow him though. I follow him. But when he say clown, I know when he do clown stuff and say clown stuff, I'd be like, yeah, I expect that. So the people who follow him is kind of like the same people who follow like Tekashi and stuff.
I don't respect a motherfucker like DJ Academics. Just and I look at him in the same bubble as I do a nigga like 6ix9ine. Right? It's like it's all you ever know, like in the hood, we live in the hood. And it's always the nigga with the big family who talk the most shit.
That's a fact.
But you only talk that shit because you got the big family,
Right.
and you know
Your brothers
that
and
if you
uncles.
do something to somebody, no matter who, right or wrong, it's gonna end bad for them,
Right.
or they never gonna be able to get to you.
Right.
And like I said, I don't respect that because it's like you can't be on
That's a
air
fact, though.
talking reckless.
You right about that.
You can't be on air talking reckless and then be saying people's names and be disrespecting
And then I'm
people.
gonna call the cops.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the police.
Throwing stones and hiding your hands.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
like
saying.
that. I
Like,
agree
so
with you.
what you mean? Like you can't.
Or he want to talk money because he know like he get more money from how he's.
Could that
his
mean
brand is
everything
set
to
up.
him?
I was about to say that because it don't make you. You can still be a clown with money.
Yeah,
like
most of them are.
I was about to say it's been
Most of them are.
millions of people that's been that way. Like I think, like you said, that means so much to him that it's either when he deal with somebody that's really street, he gonna talk police or whatever, and if he know he got more money than somebody, then he just gonna shit on them with money.
Yeah,
Like-
'cause that's all he can do.
But that's why I don't understand why people take him so serious.
Because he got a big voice, and you can't avoid that shit. Like everywhere, like I don't follow him,
Right.
But that I go on my YouTube, my Instagram. That's
Right.
all
That's
I
what
see.
Right.
Is this goofy ass nigga? Like, but it's like,
But if he said something, what did he go ahead, yeah.
all right. So what he said, well, he basically was like, he questioning if the pioneers of hip hop really pioneered and ushered in and really invented hip hop because they out here looking dusty.
Yeah,
They
but
look poor. They look. But my whole twist is like this.
that's everything, bro.
I agree. Only thing I agree with him on is I definitely think that a lot of the 90s, early 2000 acts should have been like bringing like a lot of those people like out on their tours and like, you know what I mean?
But
Helping them with
it's
show
no
money.
Me, and so it's no me without you, which
Yeah.
means I can't get $100 million contracts. That's like, yeah, I could say the same thing about basketball players. Bill Russell looked fucked up. Like Scottie Pippen and them and Barkley only made $27 million. Then you got bums making $27 million a year. Oh, okay, my fault. Rodman made, I think they said $29 million his whole career or something like that. And then you got people making $50 million a year now. That's not even a Hall of Famer. But, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is for the rappers, LL Cool J, he might not make as much money as my guy Joyner Lucas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's no way you can't tell me he didn't impact this culture more. Like,
Yeah.
but you pioneered, so it wasn't no money there. But him doing what he did actually got us to where we are
opened
now.
the
It
doors.
got us to where we are now.
They opened
So
the door.
you can have people bringing in, however much.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. But yeah, that's my point. Like you can't shit on the past because without them, it's not going to be like you said. You pretty much pioneered and opened the doors for people to be who they are now or be where they are now.
No effects.
Like he made it. You can't do that, especially when you make your whole career off of
Hip hop
culture anyway. Like I don't get that.
And this is what everybody was saying. Like niggas was like, dog, you wouldn't even have a job. You wouldn't even be relevant to nobody if it wasn't for those 6, 7, 8 pioneers who really bought this shit out.
But he make more money than them. So that's where he know. And his best, he would never be as cool as LL.
Yeah.
He would never, for all intents and purposes.
None of them niggas.
Chicks, like just anything.
None of them. Like he won't be cool.
Like LL
none of
was
them.
to women. What's the word? A sex icon
symbol.
or whatever. Yeah, a sex symbol. There you go. Like nobody would ever say that about DJ Academics.
Only thing you hear people say that about that nigga is he's a clown.
He's fat. He's a clown. It's
He's
like
he's a bitch. He's
Yeah, all that.
All you hear.
It's
all
all
the
negativity.
negative
It's
shit. Like, you
definitely all
never hear
negative.
nothing like,
Like-
no, that nigga third. That nigga
yeah,
solid.
no, like
Everybody say he's a clown.
I take people for what they are though. Like
Yeah, but like I just got a big problem. Like you said, motherfuckers who throw stones and then hide their hand.
yeah, so that's
Like
a
I
big issue.
hate that shit, bro. Like I hate that shit with a passion. And it's like somebody like him, and Mike Son said that shit. Like, 'cause Mike Son checked him too, and Mike Son said some shit that made like I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a bar.
Yeah.
He was like, niggas like him. He was like, and motherfuckers like him all over the world. He was like, these motherfuckers is so poor.
Mm-hmm.
He said these motherfuckers is so poor
Like and
that all they have is money.
yeah, that's it.
And like when he said that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is he? I'm like, Then that shit hit me. I said, "Oh shit!"
You say you a rich person. Yeah, I know what
like
you mean.
dog, like that nigga is so morally poor that all he got is money.
You could tell when he started changing. I seen him go on one of them podcasts where it's like one guy and like 4 or 5 girls, and he was like shitting on the girls, like he was like yelling and like flexing, and I was like, I've never seen him do that when a guy's around.
Never,
like ever. Like he might. I don't even know if he'll do that to 6ix9ine, but I definitely ain't never seen him with like no street like.
No.
And I was just like, damn, he
be the most
he was
humble
like flexing.
nigga.
He was like hella flexing.
When it be like, it don't even really got to be like them niggas around.
Yeah,
it's got to be some niggas around.
Yeah, right.
He different.
Yeah, man.
Like I seen how he was when he was on the joint with Joe Buttons and them. He was real humble.
Yeah,
like he would take a little shot at Joe and them new cats every now and then. But they were shutting that shit down like immediately.
Right. And
the light skin boy, you could tell he definitely from the street, so he was on something.
He was checking that shit.
You could see his posture in the seat, like, yeah, nigga, the camera go off, this shit go a different way.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, like I just academics, man, people like anybody riding with that nigga, man, y'all gotta just start thinking about what y'all say before y'all say it, man, because like I said, man, you got yourself looking like a fucking clown to the whole world, man, especially the hip hop community, man. Like, how can you say the motherfucker who literally built the first bricks, put the first bricks in place of this whole entire culture, man?
You can't shit on them, man.
You shitting on them. You got to say they was doing that shit, and when it wasn't no money involved,
but
it wasn't like
it was
niggas literally doing no money. Like
yeah.
That's what it was. Like hip hop is an art.
Yeah, but see, that's why I say you got to take people for what they are, because real people who do music, he's not even a musician. Real people who do music wouldn't take that stance, regardless. Like, because it's literally no me without you. That's why you always hear greats. I was watching a Mike Tyson clip, and he never, not one time, disrespected Muhammad Ali. Never. Like, and it's just like they never do it.
No.
You hear Tatum and all them big up Kobe and big up whoever. Like
Brian,
that's just who it is. Like people who actually. It's easy for somebody like myself who's not in the industry and I just logical or sensible, so I wouldn't do that. But to shit on old people, but when the people who really matter don't, like I don't know. I never took him serious.
Welcome back to the break room, man. We back, man. Once again, just me, your host D Nelson, man. My guy D Rock, man. Football Sunday edition, championship edition. You know what I mean? Bucks. You know what I mean? We're trying to get out of here. Eagles game just started. So we're gonna keep it real short for y'all this week, man. Yeah, we had a guest lined up, but they canceled on us at the last minute. So that's why we're doing it like this on a football Sunday, man. So me and D-Rock had to gather up some content on the fly.
Yep. That's
why it might seem like a little bit it's in sync, but you know what I mean? It's probably not our usual content. But anyway, I'm just going to title this one our Nut Ass Nigga episode.
There you go.
This last topic we're going to get into, man, and to me, this was a bad joint because I think this dude is a good artist, man, but I just think his character as a man is like, and this is like solidified it, man. The rapper boy, the baby, man. Now, he got this. Now I don't know if this is an old song or new song. It got to be somewhat newer. And he talking about and like open the lyric up talking about like how he was basically fucking Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah, I heard about
before.
She was famous?
Before she got shot, the day before she got shot by Tory Lanez.
Got you.
He fucked Megan Thee Stallion. But my whole twist is like I don't know who that bullet is intended for. I don't know if that's a Tory Lanez shot or a Meg shot, but it's like niggas, it's 2022 and these motherfuckers is kissing and telling.
Yeah,
that's lame shit.
It don't matter what year. This shit could be 20 years ago.
That's
you just don't move that way.
Yeah,
like the Irv Gotti. It's the same thing talking about with Irv.
Another emotional nut ass nigga, man. And it's like, yo.
Like, so is it nutty if he recorded a song and like just say he recorded it now and then his laptop or something got stolen a couple years later and then somebody leaked it? Is it still nutty then?
Yeah, because you shouldn't even wrote that down.
But you're an artist though. This is my life. I didn't plan for the joint to be. It was going to always be unreleased. But somebody stole my. That's like recording a sex tape.
Oh, you recorded it though.
Yeah, I recorded it because I got to get my shit off. So you had
some intention of getting.
No, I just got to get my shit off. I mean, that's their vibe. They in the booth.
No, I get it, but
That's like recording a sex tape with somebody, and then your phone gets stolen or hacked, and then it leaks out.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Like, because that's not.
Oh yeah. You put it that way. I understand that, but
I mean, he had all intents and purposes.
But the credit he got with his character is like,
you know what you was doing.
Yeah, you know, he released that on purpose. Like I said, now, even like I said, it might not have been a shot at her.
Yeah, but it's still.
But then he coming at the nigga Partisan Fontaine.
Yeah,
talking her pretty boyfriend keep calling me like. It's like dog, like why do you put yourself?
I don't really like him like that though.
I think he can rap. I think he make okay. I think he make good music, but it's like. He the type motherfucker, like, you ever see a motherfucker that you be like, no, this nigga can really hoop, or he got a talent, but it's like he do everything in his power to ruin it. Like, dog, are you seeing what you, like, dog, you about to ruin your own career every week.
So it's his attitude.
Yeah, like, he just a dickhead. Like, every week he ends something. It's like, bro, you ain't made it yet. Like, you ain't wrong, you popping, you established artist, but nigga, you ain't make it to Hov and them status yet. You, like, dog,
how old is he?
I don't know.
He must be.
But my twist is like this: like the way shit is now,
right?
Niggas ain't making timeless music no more. So it's like, dog, you could do some nut shit like that today, and niggas be over you,
right?
And you be done forever.
Now he's 30 something, so he should.
He know.
Yeah. I'm thinking he like early 20s. No, he.
And you claim to be this real thug, street nigga, hood nigga, all that, like, dog.
Yeah.
And you kissing and telling.
Yeah, that was
the most juvenile elementary shit.
I didn't even watch that because I saw it. I said, yeah, that's corny.
I listened to it because I just wanted to hear what it said. I know sometimes like they post little clips
and
shit like that,
yeah.
And then you listen to it, and it don't even be how he be saying it. He might be like, yeah, I used to love Megan, but now they talking about something.
No, I saw the title. It said, it was like.
But no, the title would say that, but then for clickbait, you will click on it, and it won't even be
right.
as
who's he heading towards or something.
Yeah, and they be like, man, you don't know what the fuck he talking about. But no, this joint, he definitely said it. Like,
but I ain't surprised though. When I saw it, I said, yeah, it sound like.
Yeah, he was on something. I was fucking on Megan like the day before. Like, I'm like, dang, I like real.
Yeah, but
I said, damn, like this nigga, wow.
Time stamped it and everything.
Yeah, like he said, basically said the day before the bull shot him, he fucked her. I said, damn,
this and that. Yeah,
I'm like, oh man, like, but I don't know, man.
Is it for clout or is it just?
I don't know what. I don't think it's for clout. I think he popping enough where he don't got to do that. But I just think.
That's just corny though.
Yeah, he just a corny nigga.
Like I said, people with money don't make you thorough. Because if you're a lame broke, you're gonna be a lame with money.
Yeah, man. And I look at anybody, and it's for all y'all know that celebrities who did this, and I seen him do it. So any celebrity I see recording themselves giving a homeless nigga money or giving somebody money, y'all some fucking nuts. Y'all do anything like, and my whole twist is like, how don't y'all know? Y'all so nutty. Like, that's some shit that nigga like DJ Academics would do. Like, I look at nigga even from my own city, man. Like, when I seen Kevin Hart do that shit, man, I was like, come on, man.
What? Like, he recorded himself
giving somebody money. It was. I'm just like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. That was a bad drawing. I don't give a fuck who it is, man. And I fuck with Kevin
What
Hart.
if I'm making a documentary though?
No.
Like, edit that part out.
Yeah, don't record yourself giving the homeless.
I'm recording my life though, so like we doing this right now. If I'm making a documentary, you got somebody recording us from the side.
Right.
Boom. I'm doing everything. I'm going to McDonald's. I'm boom. It's my day in life.
Mm-hmm.
If I happen to give a homeless man money,
oh no, cut that out. I gotta edit that out. Because it don't. What significance do it bring to the documentary? It don't bring nothing. It don't bring nothing. You gave a homeless dude $100.
Yeah.
It don't bring that. It don't add nothing.
It's one of those things where let somebody else tell you or let somebody else record you and that's fine. I can respect that.
Like, I can't, like, to me, like, that's just like the corny, like, it's like you gotta let everybody know you gave this nigga money. Like, why?
It's the same, it's equivalent to like you being like, yo, look, I'm fucked up, I need $50 and I give it to you, then tell everybody and be like, yeah. You know,
I whisper that shit in your ear like, damn, them borrowed $20. I ain't got no $20. They like, damn.
Yeah,
like,
right. You're just going,
why you gotta tell everybody you gave this person money? It's pointless. It don't add nothing to the story.
Right.
Socially and publicly, it make for real amongst real niggas, it make you look like a clown.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, why are you recording yourself? So like I said, that's not a attack at people nobody specific, but no, it's a attack at everybody who's done that on camera. Y'all some nut ass niggas for doing that. But I didn't want to keep it on Kevin Hart because, like I said, and that was the one that kind of hurt me the most, though, to see him do that. I was like, a couple years back, but it was like, come on, bro. That's just a blemish on.
Are they equal? If, like I said, you got one on one hand, you got a documentary type thing, or on another hand, it's like a stunt. Like, all right, when we get to this corner, start recording. I'm a,
to me, they one and the same.
I don't think they're the same
because you get final edit. You look at the final product before it come out, and I'd be like, oh no, you got to cut that out. Now, if it's some shit where it's like somebody across the street recording you, and they see you doing that, and they just get out, that's something different. But for you to actually have final say on that getting out, no, bro.
That's the same as
corny,
what about Meek? Remember Meek gave the young boys, what did he give them? Like $25 a piece or something like that?
Yeah, but that's just what them young boys do. Like, they was out there literally trying to get money. You just pull up on a homeless nigga who need money and just give him money. Like, and just do it on camera. Yo, record me doing this, bro. Yeah. Like, that's corny. Like, that shit nutty, bro. Yeah. And how you know that homeless person wants you to want
their business out there?
Yeah, like, you just making that decision for them.
Right. That's a fact.
But I don't know, man. Well, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. I personally can't. I don't know. I just can't get down with that shit, man. But yeah, y'all, listen, man. We're gonna wrap this one up, man. Mm-hmm. We'll be back next week.
Bird gang.
Yeah, whatever. We'll see who undefeated next week. You know what I mean?
Or it's no podcast. So y'all better win.
Yeah, I'm saying.
We depend on y'all.
We gonna see who undefeated next week, man. And we're gonna come back, hit y'all with another full Break Room Crown episode, man. So me and Darren. Once again, we appreciate y'all for joining us in the break room, man. And my new thing is now y'all gonna be our co-workers, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to our co-workers coming out there, man, meeting us in the break room, man. But Mr. Spacely got his foot on our neck, man. We about to go clock back in, man. Get back to work. So yeah, we holler at y'all next week, man. Peace.